Hey guys, what's going on? Odharma here, and welcome back to episode number 43 of my Level Up series, where I take Hashtag United through the levels of the footballing pyramid. Now, before we get into today's video, I'd really appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button just down below the video if you're interested in daily Football Manager content, or at least I'm trying to at the moment. Anyway, I'm not quite hitting the daily content, but close enough. I'm hitting about 5 videos a week, which is still solid. I'm hoping to this week nail a video every single day for you guys. But anyway, let's jump straight into it, because I think we played a few games. I can't remember because it's been a couple of days since I last recorded. In the last episode is when we played Bath and we beat them 1-0 with that Jordan Graben goal that probably shouldn't have beat the keeper. But anyway, we'll jump straight into the game against Eastleigh that followed that. It was a 2-1 win. Edwards and Richards with the goal. Really good performance. Eastleigh a playoff rival of ours, so really pleasing to see that we could get the 3 points against them. Then we had the first round of the FA Trophy against Stalybridge, and we struggled really in this game. We came out 2-1 victors over Stalybridge, so we progressed. And we played Meakin, gave him his first game. Played Graben, played Forest, played Onarise. Played a bit of a weakened team, and we did struggle, but we did manage to get through, which is the main thing. A bit more cash for us, can't really complain. Then follow that up with a game against Hampton and Richmond, which was 4-0. Very comfortable. Reynolds with the early goal, header of course, from a set piece. Then Lee Johnson with a brace. Guess what? Header, both headers. And then Rob Street with a rare goal, would you believe? Gets on the score sheet, which is nice to see. I think that's only his second goal of the season. But yeah, another clean sheet as well to boot. And then we go up against Chelmsford, who again are another playoff rival. At the time, battling us for top spot. We came out 1-0 victors. Jordan Edwards with the only goal of the game. And then in the last game, we rotated a little bit. The team against Staines, and we ended up 0-0. Bit of a disappointing game. Harry Woodward got sent off as well, which was very frustrating. But yeah, we didn't lose anyway, which I guess is a positive. So where that leaves us in with the table, in regards to the table, is we're sitting nice, top of the table, 8 points ahead of Maidenhead in second place. So this is our year. This is got to be our year. This as good a chance as any for us to get promoted. Barnet are still not at the races really, still struggling on the edge of the playoffs. Eastleigh haven't been as good as I thought, and Chelmsford have dropped off. Obviously they've dropped from being second to 5th, so Maidenhead have just come through. So yeah, I guess that's everything. Let's have a look at the finances. Yeah, we're just bobbing up and down, in the black, in the red, in the black, in the red. Just it's one of them things. Transfers, I don't think I've had any transfers since Sol Shotton. So yeah, I think that's caught you up. Can't speak. I think that's caught you up on everything. So let's get straight to the first game. So we got an injury for Hersit and a suspension for Woodward, which is a bit annoying. Forrest is going to come in at left back, gives him a game. Onarise, defensive mid, are we going to do that really? Is that a good idea? We'll give it a go, I don't see why not. MJ's a bit worse for wear. Edwards comes in. Wait, swap things up a little bit. Yeah, there we go, that's more like it. Reynolds is looking absolutely knackered, so we need to sort that out. Tom Leake should be able to do a job in there. Submit the team. Let's do this. Against Hemel Hempstead, who, to be fair, we should be beating, realistically. I mean, there's no real reason why we shouldn't turn these over with relative ease, especially being at home. As we've been so dominant this season, just managed to churn out wins that probably last season we would have drawn. drawn against teams when we managed to just get that little edge. In games like that game in the last episode where Graben, that last season that would have been a 0-0 affair, but this season we're just getting a bit more luck, maybe. I think you might say a bit more rubber the green. Is that the saying? I think it is. I think that's the correct saying. But yeah, we're doing well at the moment. Just got to keep churning out results. That's what it's about until we get to a point where we're coasting. Because we're nearing that point where we've got a nice little buffer. To be honest, 8 points is pretty solid lead. You can afford a couple of slip-ups, but we want to extend that to double figures at least. Johnson now heads it to Edwards, who shoots on the turn, but Holden gets his body behind that one. Comfortable. Hemel Hempstead, their fullbacks are very, very tired. It's just kind of strange why it's just the fullbacks that are tired. But Mason O'Malley looks pretty decent. He's on loan from Scunthorpe though, so it's that transfer's never going to happen, because our reputation's that low that players from Scunthorpe would not want to join us. Sarbang, interesting ball, and it found its way to Johnson though. We got blocked, well defended by Hemel. Where are Hemel in the league? I know they're in the bottom, aren't they? Actually, they're having a much better season than last season, that's for sure. Mid-table, solid. Got a -10 goal difference though, but one of the worst defences in the league, but still. Obviously scoring more goals this season. Let's here, get creative. Sarpong into Johnson. Johnson heads it back down to Sarpong, plays it out to Marshall. Richards picks it up, retrieves that ball. Now back on possession again. What can we do with it? A few little short passes in the midfield. Plays it out to Forrest. Lovely little ball to MJ, who can't find the finish. But that was a nice little through ball by Forrest there. Saw the diagonal run into the channel. Made by MJ, feeds it in perfectly. And it's quite poor really. I'd expect him to do a little bit better with that one. Right. Let's go a bit more attacking, I'd say. It's been an absolute dominant performance, that's for sure. Jesus. In fact, they've just had their first shot after 40 odd minutes. So, we're doing something right, but in front of goal is where the issue lies. And MJ, if that was only Johnson, who would have got that one. He would have buried that with his big slab head. Oh, Edwards. I think he was my leading scorer as well. Really nice addition to the team, actually. Pretty pleased with that loan signing, to be honest. I think I've done well on that to get him in. I scoured through literally every team in the Football League, and I got rejected by so many clubs for so many players. It was very disheartening, but I saw him and I thought, because his value was pretty low. Solid by Scott, nice one. His value was quite low. But even that, it's gone up actually, but from even when we was trying to look to sign him, but you just Oxford actually let us have him, which was very, very nice. Oof, Jesus Christ, Webster. What is the defence doing? What can we do here? Something needs to change. Play out of defence will work. Into the box. Get some fresh legs on. Lee Johnson, jeez. Come on, what is going on? Really? Let's go, let's get this late goal. Sarpong. Marshall. Oh my god, oh you mad. What? Really? Really? Oh. Sean Meakin, I thought he got his first goal. Oh. Of course he got disallowed. How have we not managed to get a goal? We've had one clear cut, 6 half chances, that should be plenty. A slip up here is just disappointing, really. It's not gonna happen for us. It's gonna be it's gonna be full time. So disappointing. Hashtag United 0, Hemel Hempstead 0. Yeah, tell the boys who were disappointed. I don't care if you're demotivated, because we should have destroyed them. Then we had so many shots, so much possession. Just didn't happen for us though, did it? And where are Maidenhead? They drew as well against Eastbourne, so that's actually luckily not been too bad for us. Eastleigh, they lost against Hemel and Waterlooville, so we actually didn't lose too much, which is good. So yeah, we've got a big game anyway against former Football League team Barnet, so I'm looking forward to this one. This will be a big game for us, so let's see how we get on. Right then, guys, we've got a bit of news. Marshall signed a new deal. He'll be here for another year, which is good to see. 19-year-old. Also, Sarpong signed another deal. They'll be here again for another year, which is good to see. Marshall is injured though, and Wood is still suspended. So what does that mean? That means that Sarpong has to go as right back. Osborne comes in. Circum. In fact, I'll give Circum a go. Potentially not. New. In fact, we'll play the 3. We'll go like that. Jeez. Yeah, we'll go. We might go for this, you know. Bit different, but Sharton's coming in. Bang. Melbourne. Bang. We need our strongest defence as we possibly can. Grabbing Reynolds. Grabbin's coming on. Go for that. There we go. So that's decent. That's a strong back line, if I do say so myself, even though Sarpong's not necessarily the best fullback. Well, I don't know, like, positionally he's not the greatest, but stats wise he's as good as Marshall. You could argue his stats wise he might be better than Marshall, to be honest, because he's better all round a player than Marshall currently anyway. Obviously Marshall's about 5 years younger than Sarpong, but as it currently stands I would probably say that Sarpong is better overall than Marshall, which means that his stats will be better than Marshall for a right back, which is probably the case looking at them there. But it's just a shame that he's not as accomplished in the right back position as Marshall. We kind of need to bounce back today, don't we? I say bounce back as though we lost against Hemel, but you know we need to win. We need to win against Barnet. Can we get the double over them? That'd be really good to see, wouldn't it? because we obviously did the job at home. I think we beat them 2-0, I think. Sounds familiar. Oh, Edwards, unlucky. But away from home at Barnet is going to be a lot tougher. Ooh. Some risky defending at the back from Barnet, but they're getting the job done. Richards on the set piece though. Straight down the throat of O'Leary. Easily keeps hold of that one. And Jay getting dispossessed. Putting the pressure on. Forcing the Barnet defence to hit him long. Oh my god. No way. Richards. Sarpong, come on, that's it. Burst through the middle. Be that box-to-box player. Nice. Tease it up for Johnson, who shoots. It's just not going to go in the back of the net today, is it? From what I can gather in these past couple of games. What a start though. One clear cut, 2 half chances. They've had 0 shots so far. We've had 60% possession. We've had 4 corners. It's a dominant display away at Barnet. Yeah, this is some great stuff, but we actually need to capitalise on. Oh my, yes, thank God that was offside. Yeah, we need to capitalise to make sure that doesn't happen. And with the Get Creative, all this work, they're inspired by the feedback, whereas Barnet are frustrated. So, Shotton plays it back to Reynolds. It's got some good players at the back now, goalkeeping and defensively. Like, that's one thing. Offensively, you could say we've had better teams. We've had better players in the squad, like when we had Hardy and Tate a few seasons ago, and Azario, and just to name a few, Flaherty, whoever else you want to say. But Osborne, go on. Yeah. But I think defensively this is by far the best selection of players we've had. Yes, let's go! Yes! Come on. Brendan Sarpong with the goal, the valuable goal. Only his 3rd goal of the season. What an important goal that is. Come on, Johnson. Oh. Ooh, caught that one. Just went over. Just didn't come down quick enough. Well, let's get another goal just before half time here. Come on. MJ, nice. Down to Richards. MJ! Come on. Let's just put that ball inside. Come on, defend. Go to him. Yes! That's what I want to see. Some committed defending, that's it. There we go, we're going at half time 1-0. Very dominant display by us. Really wanted to, secure another goal so that we might be a little bit more comfortable, but it is what it is, I suppose. We just got to make sure we continue this level of performance for this second half. Make sure we don't lose concentration and let them back into the game. It's only one little error, and then they're, we're back square, which isn't where we want to be at all. O'Leary up to knee for Barnet. Trying that long ball all day, and it's not really worked from Osborne. Lovely ball into Johnson, who's free down the wing now. He's going to play it across. He is. MJ. Oh my god, he hits the post. Just hit it across the goal where there was loads of space. Why did you hit it near post? Doesn't make any sense, but Sarpong's having an absolute blinder for a 9-point rating. Jesus. It's having an absolute whale of a time. That's it. Good defending, good defending. Come on, come on. Keep your heads, keep concentrated. There we go. Nice, nice. Now Johnson can run down the wing. Draw some players towards him. Goes past one. Let's go. Tees it up for Edwards. Yes. Goal number 12 for Jordan Edwards. Lee Johnson, with all the hard work there, started off with a good challenge. I think it must have been by Sarpong there. Play it into Johnson. And Johnson here just little Megs through Taylor's legs. Tees it up nicely for Edwards. Slots that one past O'Leary to make it 2. And now we can relax a little bit now. I think this game is pretty secure now, I'd say. Because we've had, they've played pretty poor, I'm not gonna lie. Expected a bit more of a competitive game, especially when we're away from home against a team who've got a lot more prestige, a lot more money than us, spending a lot more money on their squad as well. They have got a good squad though. They have got some quality players that would go in our team, but obviously underperforming. That maybe it might be the tactics, or who knows, but not getting the best out of that Barnet team currently, because they should be challenging us easily for the league title this season. There's no reason why they shouldn't be right at the top of the table with the money they've got. And that's a good that's a great save by Scott. Vasiliu puts the corner in, but Scott again. Good old Tezza. Solid pair of hands. Best keeper in the league, without a question. Probably the best keeper in non-league football, I would say. I bet there's not even a goalkeeper in the National League that's better than Terry Scott. Johnson tees it up for Edwards. Oh, he's got to score that. Oh, he's offside anyway. I thought, to be fair, he did look offside. Just getting a little bit carried away. Sarpong gets dispossessed. Now Younger on the wing gets tackled by Reynolds, and that's not good. It's not good at all. He's been sent off. I mean, it's all right for this game because I think we'll win it. It's not. Well, we've got 15 minutes to go actually, but we should still hold on and win this game. But still, it's not good because he's going to be out for next game. So pings that one out to Melbourne. What a ball! He's just had an immense game. It's obviously One of those days for Sarpong where everything's going right for him. Now he's on the ball again, what can he do? Oh, tees it up for Johnson, who just scuffs at the shot. That was so poor. He's no good with his feet, Johnson, really. It's all about his heading game. Ghosting in on the back post and just smashing the header home. Look at that. Snatches at it and goes wide. Anyone gonna go to him? Take that as a new. Oh no, Alan Gibbons. And I just realised we were going very ultra defensive for no reason. I didn't want to do that just because he got sent off. And it's going to be a highlight straight off the bat, which is always a bit of a concern when you're down to 10 men. And your opponent's just scored, but Edwards just rushes the shot a little bit. Trying to catch the keeper unawares, I think. Another highlight again now. Edwards, Sarpong, Johnson. Plays it inside to Richards. Don't know who he was intending that pass to go to. I didn't see the point of it. And he's now been dispossessed as well. A younger. Yes, let's go. Smashes it over. I'll just go cautious. Ease off tackles. Come on, don't do anything stupid. Oh my god, what are you doing? What is that? Do not ruin it now. Yes. Do not ruin this by doing stupid things. Can't believe this game's dragged on for that long that I had to even just restart my camera. Come on. Block. Nice. No. Yes, block again. Let's go. Putting bodies on the line for this. Fair play to the guys. They're having to dig deep at the moment. Been some wayward passes going on. They're just stupid passes. There we go. Nice. Osborne. Simple. Oh, lovely bit of play out wide to Sarpong now. Can he find the cross? Gets blocked, but it's alright because it's going to be a throw-in. That's wasting a little bit of time for us. Osborne just put that ball in. Can't find the target, although to be fair it was only MJ who was in there then. Oh yeah. It's game over. Got him, Richards, just again play it out wide. There we go, full time. Hashtag United 2, Barnet 1. Let's go. Sarpong with the opening goal. Edwards with the second goal for us, giving us the 3 points. Yes. And we appreciated their efforts very much. Let's have a look now at where we're sitting in the league and then where we're going to come back for episode number 44. So yeah, nice. Guessing, yeah, Maidenhead won. That's all we really need to be concerned about at the moment because they are in second. So that 8-point gap still remains, but you know, we hit the 60-point mark, which is very, very nice. With a fair few games to go as well. For that matter. Schedule-wise, then, play the remaining games here. Well, we'll play the 4 games and then we'll probably come back for the Welling and Havant and Waterloo games, seeing as they're in the playoffs. They should give us a little bit of a test. I don't think we've played Welling and Havant and Waterloo on a live com in a while. I don't think we've done it this season. So yeah, might as well play them, seeing as they are playoff contenders and should be competitive games. So with that being said, I really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button, dislike it if you disliked it, comment if you want to comment on it, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all again for watching, and I hope to see you in episode number 44. Cheers.